Hello and welcome to Moto Chatter. Let's dive into the details. Here's what could be the next big seller for Honda, the CL500. Not convinced? Well, here are 5 reasons why. The CL500 is built off the Honda Rebel 500, already Honda's best seller in the European market. The CL shares the 471cc liquid-cooled 8-valve parallel twin with the little Rebel, but has its own fuel mapping, and the final drive sprocket has an extra toot over the Rebel to 41 teeth, giving the CL better acceleration. Gone are the fat tyres and cruiser style of the Rebel, with the CL500 offering up in vogue scrambler styling, complete with 19-inch front wheel, highline 2-in-1 exhaust and its own reworked chassis. And it's not all just for show, with 150mm front and 145mm rear suspension travel, high bars for stand-up riding and 155mm of ground clearance. Honda state that it is ready for some light off-roading as well as the urban jungle. The ABS can't be turned off, but Honda mentioned that it has been set up with light off-road work in mind. There is a 6-speed gearbox with slip and assist clutch for easy operation around the city streets, where it is most likely to spend most of its time. It's putting out a healthy enough 46.6 horsepower at 8,500 rpm and 32 pound-foot of torque at 6,250 rpm, and it has a curb weight of 192 kilos. Almost 47 horsepower is not a bad output for a 500 twin, and it's right at the limit for being A2 license legal, opening the CL500 up to a bigger customer base. Haven't got your full license yet? No problem, and no need for a restriction kit either. Even if you do have a full license, the CL offers up a heap of practical features. The dial-shaped dash offers up 2 trip functions, a fuel gauge, clock and a consumption readout as well. A full 12 litres in the CL500's tank gives it 186 plus mile range according to Honda's official figures. There are all-round LED lights, an under-seat helmet holder and an optional power socket. Luggage options include a top rack that will take a 38-litre top box and also soft side pannier options too. The rear shocks are 5-step preload adjustable, so if you do carry a passenger and extra luggage, you can easily adjust the back end. Seat height is a very accessible 790mm, and there is a 30mm high seat option too if you find the standard one a bit on the low side. So the CL isn't just a styling exercise, it has a useful range, is accessible to riders of varying heights, not to mention levels of experience and license level, plus you can carry some stuff with you, but it is still a good looking bag too. The CL500 takes inspiration for its scrambler styling from the Honda CL350 and 450 scramblers of the 60s and 70s, so there is a bit of heritage with it as well. There are 4 colours available, the subtler dark green and black options and a blue and orange, which will make it stand out more. Honda stressed that the CL500 is easily customisable too, with many bolt-on accessory parts, and they provide 3 straight from the factory packages: Adventure, Travel and Style. Adventure adds knuckle guards, high front mudguard, rear shock covers and rally foot pegs, while Travel gives you a soft saddle bag, heated grips and an ACC charging socket. You also get adjustable brake lever and a central tank pad. The Style package includes a headlight cowl, a number board, wheel decals and the higher seat. So as you can gather, there is plenty packed into the CL500 package, and it won't break the bank either. The CL500 offers real value, as you get a good standard package equipment wise for the money, and the packages mentioned previously are only adding a few hundred to the price in the UK. It will do all you want it to do around town, is capable of some light off-roading, and although it won't win any races, it has enough power to make longer trips a reality too. There was no US pricing at the time of putting the video together, but with the CL's price being £300 under the Rebel 500 in the UK, and the Rebel 500 costing $6,449 in the USA, you could probably expect the CL500 to be around the $6,000 mark. But how does it measure up to its competition? Well, as it happens, very well. The Royal Enfield Scram 411 is significantly cheaper in the UK at £4,599, but it only has a 5-speed gearbox. Although it does have more suspension travel and is arguably going to be more capable off-road, it is way down on power with just 24.4 horsepower to the Honda's near 47. The Honda has a good helping of torque of almost 10 pound-foot over the Royal Enfield too. Husqvarna's Svartpillen 401 is only a couple of horses behind the Honda and is a full 40 kilos lighter than the CL500, although it has less suspension travel and a 17-inch front wheel and would most likely be bested by the CL500 off-road. And although the Husky is £750 cheaper in the UK and has a distinctive look of its own, it lacks those classic scrambler styling cues that the Honda brings, and perhaps a little of the everyday practicality of the Honda too. Fantic's Caballero 500 certainly brings a high level of classic scrambler style. With the carbon fibre heat shield and high-line arrow exhaust, it also adds some Italian flair. It is there or thereabouts with power and torque with the Honda, but weighs in at just 145 kilos and is no doubt the most capable off-road. But that Italian bling comes with a price, around £7,000 in the UK, and the Honda is backed up by a stronger dealer network and access to servicing. So there are other options to the Honda, but on balance, unless you have a specific off-road need or a desire for one of the others, the CL500 could be the best option, and is why it looks like it's lining up to take the Honda's best European seller title away from its cruiser-style stablemate in the coming years. But those are my thoughts. What do you think? Is the CL500 the all-conquering package that Honda want it to be, and can you think of any other potential rivals? Let me and others know in the comments. Please do like and subscribe if you like the video, it helps the channel and is always really appreciated. You can check out some other scramblers and off-road capable bikes here, but whatever you do, have a great day, and as always, thanks for watching.